Yeah. Stop rewinding the flow back. This ain't your modern day new wave or throwback. No jack, it's just a West Coast thing. We shine brighter than the glow stick techno scene. You better check your exoskeleton. And if it ain't the same as ours, then we'll wreck your team. I betcha we gonna pressure, we twice as strong. Homie, you ain't winning nothing, no, the price is wrong. They say in Brooklyn, keep on making it. LA, keep on taking it. Do this for the spray painted bridge with the breaker kids. Black tops where we played since 86. Fake chrome spinners in the place of Mercedes rims. Busted on Mercedes Benz, blew up on the 405, no one's ever seen it since. I don't sweat that though, I think it's best if we just let that go. Here we go.
Step back and relax your mind.
Yeah, my style is so laid back.
Start now, just press rewind.
I give them something they can play back.
Music be the one to define.
Yeah, I heard them when they say that.
N.I.E. won't you please play back?
So I give them something they can play back.
Play back N.I.E. So what you play back N.I.E. Play back N.I.E. Play back N.I.E. What you play back N.I.E. Play back N.I.E. What you play back N.I.E.
Hello, everybody. I bet you were expecting that. Well, the first part you were expecting, the second, not so much. And rolling it off
They
with...
wish to fortify the bars of the dragon's cage, so the dragon doesn't break through the dent made by the bucket. I am fortifying this iron cage.
Just throw a Smith skill test.
Correct.
Sveiki visiem!
Sveiki visiem, and then finally... Somebody get God in here.
Hey, let me go have a wee chat.
Oh, I have an idea.
Woman,
Why not write down a formal protest?
don't you dare!
You can nail it to his door.
Don't you fucking dare!
Like a Protestant!
We're going to God this episode because I realized we skipped at chapter 9.
Yeah. Oh,
We skipped the chapter?
Yeah, we skipped chapter 9.
No, we didn't. No, where?
It's just I fade. It's like taking pills. Okay, it's like a lucid dream. You just fade in and out of reality.
Is that your execution for your sloppiness then? Fuck, I can't use a clip here. Shit, you have the power. I have nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You should have thought about that before you really decided to say that.
Whatever.
And I was using it as a filter. Okay, I was trying to swear, but I didn't say it.
Come on.
You know, I think there's something wrong here. Can somebody tell me what exactly that I did not own part says?
G.I. Joe?
Alright, I'll be back. Hold on.
Wait. Hang on a sec. Wait. Which chapter we
finished chapter 8. We never finished chapter 9.
Yeah, we didn't. So change the title.
I can't.
What the fuck do you mean you can't?
I can't edit it while the stream is going.
Fine to change it later.
Unless I can. Let me see here.
You know what? Just do it
Oh
later.
wait, no, I can't. I actually can't. Never mind. It's fixed.
Yeah, we didn't fix. I should have said that. We didn't fix the. Yeah.
Listen. That's the number we try to attempt to do. That does not guarantee we'll try and do all of them. And by that I mean you do this.
I do not own Transformers. No
No
nor
G.I. Joe.
no GI Joe. We refuse GI Joe. Back in via Las Vegas.
Alright, I'm back. Oh wait, so we're reading the previous chapter?
We're reading chapter 9 because we never read chapter 9.
Yes.
Oh, so we're gonna read the part about not Bad Ravage, no, Bad Berserk, or whatever, whoever
No,
that.
we're back in Las Vegas with the two horny teenagers.
Oh great! Oh no, horny teenagers. Can we have a serial killer show up?
I don't know. Roll a d20.
Let me. No, I don't, because if I roll the 20, you'll say we'll be playing by Pathfinder rules.
I didn't say that. I'm not gonna say that. Roll a d20, my good sir.
All right, let me. I don't have a. My d20 is not near me.
Do you have 80 dice whatsoever?
Yes, I do. I have dice.
Do you have 80 that adds up to roughly a 20?
Sorry, my phone just disconnected. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I got D8. I got multiple sets up to D12. So I'll roll 2D10.
10.
Are we pointing percentile or percentile? If it is percentile, it's 62.
Yeah. Okay, so what'd you roll?
Percentile 62.
No, what'd you roll for? No, I asked you to roll d20.
Okay.
What are
8.
d20 rules? Oh, you rolled an 8. Okay, you failed to beat the DC.
Okay. Well, okay. So that means I have. Don't tell me I have to read first.
Read first. You failed to beat the DC, which was
All
10.
right. Who?
No
So,
joke, the DC was literally 10.
okay. So, back in Las Vegas, Miko was blushing as she covers over her.
Even you have that problem saying those words.
No, this whole scene. Okay, she was experiencing the aft. Okay, okay. I need to pause here. I may be a dumb person, but what's an afterglow?
Yeah, no, I don't. I've heard the word afterglow many times, but I don't know what the fuck that means.
What, the energy?
Ah, wait.
It's the feeling you bask in after that act between a man and a woman, or a man and a man, or a woman
So
and a woman.
sleep.
Okay,
Whatever.
Not adult sleep.
good
Whatever.
feelings remaining after a pleasurable or successful experience. So
Okay.
it can be both. Yeah, it can be meaning of that or something else.
Why is this in a Transformers fanfic? So okay, so at least they're married.
Shut up.
I will say that. That's like 1 point.
The Christian is like, okay, fine. At least it isn't premarital sex.
Yes, or look, in terms of it in this fanfic, that's just a low bar. Like I'm just grasping at any straws. Okay, Ace. How Jack felt so good to have him. A sudden calling caught Miko's attention at the door, still clutching the blankets. Miko sat up and as she stared in the door. Who could it be? Thought Miko, as she heard the scratching sound again. I can't read because I'm banned from voicing females.
Yeah, so
I refuse.
because you don't have a goddamn choice.
Why don't we get a female to do this?
Because do you know any women?
I
Well,
don't know.
how
I know
about
you do.
Yeah.
What are you implying?
Whatever.
Bring your girlfriend over.
No! It's like she's asleep. I think she is.
Okay. Hey.
Listen, listen. I may be a sadomasochist, and I may love inflicting pain, and I may love enjoying seeing the pain. But even I don't want to subject her to this
Oh, so we are your victims.
today. Yes, unless Wolfie is watching and wants to come on and take the pain away from you. But from what I see, she's currently offline. So you're out of luck. Oh shit! My Vatican leveled up.
Who could it be? I said it. No, continue, Ninja.
Okay, who could it be? Where? Oh, thought Nico as she heard the scratching sound again.
Jack, wake up! Something's at the door.
Said Miko in a frightened whisper as she began shaking Jack's soldiers. What is it? Asked Jack groggily.
There's something at the door.
Said Miko before they both heard the cawing again. Jack stared at the door as before silence. Let's sleep and pretend that we didn't hear it, said Jack after a while.
Jesus. Okay. Aren't you the... Oh, go fuck yourself, Wolf.
Oh no.
Let's... Why can't I change your name? That's not fair.
Hey, if you're in charge of a stream, you can have your revenge on Wolf all you want.
I don't think I that many audience for a stream.
I mean, it's not that hard. Just literally ask YouTube to get approved, and then go to StreamYards and make your streams.
Yep.
Ain't that hard.
And it ain't that hard.
Like, listen, I think
It ain't that
listen. A person with the intelligence of a rock can figure this out.
I'm just not interested.
I'm
just not interested in streams.
Anyways, continue.
Aren't you at least bit curious what it is? Jesus
Asked
Christ.
Miko. Jack then turned and stared at Miko as he said, Miko, we're two people in their late teens who happens to be sharing a bed without any clothes on. Whatever is on the other side of that door doesn't sound friendly. We don't have any form of protection.
Okay, so
Insert other joke here.
Insert other joke here.
And we don't have smokescreen.
Well, there was one part of the night where you did use protection. As he moved.
Can we just summarize?
nice. Get 3 paragraphs in, then you'll summarize. Then I allow you to summarize.
All right.
Well, actually, roll me 1d100.
Oh no, you.
You are so dead.
Okay, let me.
Oh God! Imagine this wall text on a phone. It will be worse.
All right, let's see. Please be a 99. Please be a 99. 52.
You do know that percent. You do know that
why couldn't it
percentile
be
you want. You do know that in the
69?
case of percentile you do know that in the case of percentile you want lower numbers, correct?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's percentile. You want the roll. You want the lower roll, not the higher roll. And also, 52 goes over the limit.
Darn it! I should have done 25.
Yeah, you see, it was a 50-50, and you rolled exactly over the 50.
Jerk. Okay. Said Miko as she moved down a hand from the sheets that she was clutching in between Jack's legs. Are you still horny? Grab the horny bat. I need the bat. I need a bat. I need a bat.
Nope, the meme
Asked
is
Jack
dead.
as he raised an eyebrow.
Okay. Well, wait. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
like-
it is our honeymoon, so we should be able to pledge ourselves. Let's pause before we go back to base.
Said
Semi-
Miko as she leaned in and began to nibble on Jack's neck. Well, there's something clawing at the door.
I'm gonna
Jack
fuck.
rolled his eyes in pleasure as he closed them. But the moment was cut short as a claw burst through the door. Jack and Miko grab hold of each other and they're both screaming like little girls. As the claw began scratching at the door, then tore up the chunk. Let's get out of here, Jack said as he got off bed, began searching for his pants. Just then, the door broke down and a white tiger growled as it entered the
Why is
room.
there a tiger?
Oh no! Don't tell me they're bringing in Beast Wars characters.
Oh no.
No, remember, this one said G.I. Joe, so this is probably from G.I. Joe.
Or maybe it's a white tiger from Las Vegas. There's shit ton of those.
Whatever. The next thing that both
currently locked up by the only one that we think exists is currently in Mike Tyson's hands.
the next thing that both Miko and Jack knew, they were both streaking through the hotel hallways and lobby as a few white tigers were chasing them. The couple didn't have much time to think about where they're running. Their main concern was to lose the tigers that were chasing them. They eventually ran outside and came across an old minivan that was covered in dust and had the paint peeling off.
Yeah, don't you know that you're never supposed to go into that van?
Also, they're both naked still, man. And they weren't accosted at all at this point.
If only Jack buffed off to Kiryu levels, he could start tiger dropping these tigers.
Tiger dropping these tigers.
Yeah, that actually happens. That actually happened. Kiryu actually tiger dropped tigers.
Wait. Did he bear hold the bear?
No.
Not
Damn
yet.
Nobody did it. Beat the shit out of a large shark.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
And remember, it's a not yet.
No, I'm not joking. That actually happened. That actually happened in Yakuza. He actually fought a shark. It was the boss battle of a century.
Yeah, so I will say this is what it means to whatever happens in Vegas, stay in Vegas.
Yeah. Everyone, except Herpes. That shit's coming back.
Alright, so they eventually ran out. Jack tried opening the door and it opened. He pushed Miko inside and then got in quickly as he slammed the door and locked as the tigers appeared and tried clawing at the grass. Jack stared at the grass in fear as the tigers claw at the glass, then they back off. Jack and Miko watched the tigers run down the street as they went after a small herd of burros. Are those burros? Asked Jack before there were lots of
actual term. Ass. They're ass.
Oh,
Yeah,
donkeys.
they're asses. Yeah, they're donkeys. Burro is literally Spanish for donkey.
So they were saved by donkeys.
They were saved by asses, yes. Asses saved their ass.
Or jackasses. That's another term.
Oh,
No,
this
it's
reminds
still
me of
ass.
that reminds me of Headmaster's anime, where the day was saved by a donkey, just ramming into a Decepticon. No, I'm not. No, I'm not joking. That actually happened.
At least the Rescue Pods Academy is a kid show. I can at least believe that happening.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Headmaster's anime.
What? Yeah, right.
It's like the sequel series to Transformers. In the 80s.
Yeah. Japan love to make sequels to G1.
And we just don't talk about G2. That never exists.
Yeah, there's a reason why Beast Wars took over quickly. Happened.
Actually,
Okay,
what was G2? Was G2 even real?
it was essentially a.
No, I'm making a joke. G2 does not exist. What is G2? Are you hallucinating?
There was a comical Transformers Generation 2.
It didn't last long.
I don't know. I think you're both hallucinating because that never existed.
Eh.
I'm pretty sure you're hallucinating.
No,
Yeah.
I think you're the one hallucinating.
Yeah, you're the one that thinks that redo of Healer is a good anime.
I never said that.
Ah,
I said
Sorry.
Comfort of Healer was good, not
Yeah,
Redo of
the-
Healer.
yeah, Comfort Healer was okay. Sorry.
Listen. One thing changed, and then suddenly the story became tolerable.
hmm
Tolerable. Okay.
Anyway, before there were a lot of animalistic screaming, and then Miko said, "Not anymore." The humans stayed in the car for the rest of the night as they slept uncomfortably on the car seats. It's a van. All right, I'm rolling something. We're done. We've done 3 paragraphs.
Okay, roll.
Yeah, let me summarize them. Let me
No,
read
hang
them
on. Roll like,
quietly.
no, wait, hang on. Roll percentile.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
15.
I don't have a
Congratulations,
die.
Congratulations, you barely beat the DC.
All right.
Fucking DC, Detective Comics, more like.
No difficulty. It's called difficulty class.
Okay. Let me read them quietly and let me summarize them.
Yep.
Then.
No, I'll do it.
Yeah, it's better for you.
Next day, sunlight, he woke up, it wasn't 10. And then suddenly speaking, that van that they rented, the van with the suspiciously placed van with barely poured on paint turns out to be a terrible place to hide it. Because now the door is stuck.
I thought it would be like them, the whole idea of how do we get back inside to get our clothes on?
Did you just ran in a Las
They
Vegas?
do a really stupid thing where they just instead try and push the door open with their feet. When really, if you're stuck in a car and doesn't look like the door's gonna open, break a window. A window's somewhat cheaper to replace than an actual car door.
Yeah, you won't get sued for less.
Yeah, but I don't think not many people are showing up to break a window.
I mean, it's actually not that hard. All right, it's actually like where it's somewhat less force. What you do is you just push yourself up against a hard surface, put your feet on the windshield, and then just push. You'll find it will break very easy. If not that, then just repeatedly kick it. And now, speaking, that shit will break.
Oh.
And because even if you're not strong enough to break it with one kick, it will inevitably break. Glass is tough, but it ain't fucking kryptonite. Sorry, no, it's not titanium. But yeah, okay, so Miko then says that the smarter thing to do would be to break the car window and not break the door, because they fell out of the car from the door.
Must you shout so loud? Snarled Miko.
Okay, so now they're naked down the Las Vegas Strip. Yep, and now Vegas is just abandoned.
What?
I kind of already figured it by the previous chapters, but what happened to Las Vegas?
It isn't Detroit. Detroit, except Detroit actually got an improvement. It was destroyed. Therefore, Detroit property value went up. There was no.
He got nuked by the end of that series.
Hey, that means Detroit's now a high value place.
Is that the same one that had like the Maximums join the Predacons?
Not really. It's where Optimus becomes.
Megatron's bitch.
Yeah.
So worse.
Yes. Definitely worse. Okay, let's move on. Jesus Christ. Great, my fucking mic is getting deteriorated faster. Can you guys hear me normally?
Yep.
Yeah, we hear you. So go to a restaurant and they're eating events up close, so they're no longer naked. And now there's just animals all over the place for some reason.
Please be a Cobra plot.
Come on.
Okay, now they're back in a hotel room. It's like, wait, when did the post-apocalypse happen? I'm confused.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, did a zombie apocalypse happen there?
I don't know. What happened?
I'm thinking what happened is that all the people were turned into animals.
That's stupid. What is this, Cowboy Bebop? What?
Well,
that only happened once.
Yeah.
And we're turned to monkeys.
It's monkey.
And they changed that to people turning into trees in that live action one, which makes even less sense.
Yeah. Well, Cowboy Bebop is just like, we're gonna just follow an experiment with some stuff. Why? Because it's fun.
Hey, listen, you would never guess. Somebody can send you a random screenshot, and you would never guess that Cowboy Bebop was sci-fi.
Really? People.
No, you would never think that they setting in Cowboy Bebop is in space. You would never think that from any random screenshot.
That is true.
You would never think this is clearly set in space because it just looks so Western
and so modern too.
And it's like this must be set in what 21st century. It's actually not 21st century, and this as far as actually what. Because yeah, so is Cowboy Bebop is a very great neo noir.
Yeah, it just fails to hook me in. But I'm not gonna be like some people and say that it's a terrible show. It's good for what it is. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, right. Now then, so now Bulkhead's here. They're excited that the thing that they missed is still going on, even though Bulkhead completely knows what the hell is going on.
Honestly, I'd much rather have the subplot about Miko and Jack. None of the Transformers.
Listen, I'm still believing that Ratchet was still a Sigma male.
God damn it.
What?
Oh, fuck this. Oh, man.
Listen. That's it. I'm just saying. Ratchet's on something. I think I may want to see him.
Ratchet, don't take the drugs.
Don't take drugs, man. Winners fight drugs. Whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, fam. Synthetic energon, the way to go.
Yeah. Pump that shit to his wood.
Hook it up to my veins.
Question, is it okay we play music here? Because, I don't know, will it drown our... What the fuck we're saying?
I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you just fine.
I'm talking about the viewers.
As long as the music is good enough, and plus, like, who's watching right now?
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
That'll be
just-
torn.
It's just three guys talk. It's just three. Listen. This is already sausage fest. Let's just admit it.
Well, there were some females. Nah, that was way back when.
And I haven't. It's like fire. Okay, so now there's a blonde guy and a black guy.
Oh no, blonde guy, black guy.
Oh,
We know where.
Oh no, is
Wait,
this the
no.
neo-Nazis? Wait, no, oh no, please don't tell me that the neo-Nazis and the Black Panthers are starting to rally up.
No. I think it's Duke and Roadblock from G.I. Joe.
Okay, so the Coyote. Oh, this is. Oh my God! Oh, this is the GI Joe. It looks
Yeah.
Snake Eyes.
I knew it. That's why I was like, oh crap.
What? G.I. Joe sucks?
No, their team's gonna screw them up. I have like my only real exposure to GI Joe is the ending of that CGI movie and Rise of the Cobra
My favorite
and
character.
the memes, all the memes on Cobra Commander.
My favorite character is Snake Eyes.
Yeah, he's like everyone's favorite.
And, boy, he's a cool ninja. What isn't there to like?
Yeah, what do you think? Hello, that's how. Hello, T-Score is the best character. I have no bias.
Yeah.
The Ultimate Dream Team is Deadshot, Snake Eyes, Deadpool, Deathstroke, and Blade.
Oh yeah. Best ones. Ah, Scarlet and Tunnel Rat are here.
Oh man.
Okay, so. Right, okay. Wait. Alright. Uh-huh. Good book. Oh, Ratchet's no longer Sigma juiced.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo,
Cry me a
Ratchet's
river.
not addicted to drugs.
Listen, he was on to something. He would have saved us all for this mess.
Yeah, he kind of
Just-
was.
It's you didn't see it, but he was a hero. You know when John Jason looked at the Spider-Man too, it's like, I just didn't see it. Okay, so now RC has a new nightgown? Why?
Oh, come on.
Because the author has a fetish, okay?
Listen. I'll have you know that I am not against kink shaming. However, kink shaming is my kink.
Man, I'm looking forward to when I write like the whole thing of the Isekai mecha. Then people are gonna accuse me of being. They're gonna kink shake me, but then I'm not. But the thing is, I'm not gonna go into detail about the sex scenes. I'm just gonna do Fade to Black.
Jesus Christ, you're
Yeah,
sounding like Linkara.
And she slowly unbuttons her shirt and fade to black.
No, not even that far.
And one punch
Oh.
pot, fade to black.
No,
Oh.
I'm not even just gonna get into any. It's gonna be obvious implications, but it's not gonna.
They both enter a room, fade to black.
Oh,
Yes, like that level. Anyway, so bad.
Just instant fade to black. It's like anything sexual applied, fade to black.
Yeah.
It's like, let's go find a closet, fade to black.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna fade to black all of you.
It's the lower half of the. Okay. Why? Why?
So
Why are they sewing?
So are we just getting descriptions about her hot new gown?
Yeah, that one.
Why
seems to
would
be-
they? Why would Transformer need a gown? They're robots. They're
Okay, so
Their clothing
Megatron's
is,
trying to make
armor.
up for. Okay, so Megatron's making up for his cuckolding of Optimus by making an RC a nightgown for him.
the only good thing to do is the Megatron killing himself. Or leaving this godforsaken planet.
Oh my god, I miss Soundwave's Alliance Megatron.
I miss him too. Jesus Christ, I miss him.
Doesn't this technically take place in the Soundwaves Alliance?
Yes, but
Yes,
this is a different Megatron.
This is a completely different Megatron. What,
Yes.
it didn't figure?
You see, Megatron and Soundwave's Alliance died at the end. Because of
Wait,
the
is this a continuation?
Yes.
Yes, I was confused how the hell they connected, but then I read that Scooby-Doo crossover, and now I understand.
Yeah.
This is a sequel.
Yes.
What, you didn't... What, it took you this long to figure it out?
Yeah, because I didn't listen to all of Soundwave. You guys read of all of Soundwave's Alliance.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I need to make that playlist.
I am not hey,
Yeah, you
I'm
haven't,
not
like,
that.
updated in years. Or
I'm
months.
not a masochist, okay? I am sort of a masochist right now,
Yeah, why else are you on here?
but to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, I like hanging out with you guys as well. You know, I love hanging out with my friends. It's just,
I just,
no. I
just
also
love
need.
seeing them suffer.
Yeah,
more.
that's how you know. That's how you know you guys are my friends. You're the best friends that I ever had. I've been with you such a long time. You're my. Good.
Okay.
Okay, so he learned about a sense of fashion from Daphne.
Oi.
like that's such a stupid thing. I never thought I ever hear my mouth open, but
That's just a stupid sentence. Megatron learned fashion from Daphne. Like only in fan fiction, you can get this.
only in fan fiction can a character that's suddenly competent be the most dumb motherfucker in all of existence.
Oi. Wait.
Yeah, just like only in a fanfic can a character suddenly receive a minus 5,000 points in their IQ.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well, then
if
again,
this-
unless we're talking about CW, their IQs are keep dropping and increasing sporadically.
It's like
they're consistently inconsistent.
Yeah, they're consistently inconsistent.
the best way to put it is that a character is only as smart, resourceful, and wise as the person writing them is.
Yeah.
So if the person
Like,
doesn't write them to be very smart, then they're not very smart. But if
Yeah.
they just consistently just keep going from smart to dumbass, then back to dumbass, then say dumbass, and then go back to smart, they just like
Yeah, it's like Frank.
it's like Ninja, for example. Wasn't Star-Lord like kind of really like more of a badass back in his earlier renditions?
Yeah, but he was kind of boring to. Like the thing is that James Gunn basically put life into Guardians of the Galaxy. Essentially, like, not saying that there wasn't any good stories. It's just that they were kind of generic. They had a problem with generic, and at least the modern team, like the team that you see on screen, is technically not the first Guardians of the Galaxy team.
But it's the one that's now the most recognizable.
Yes, because of the movie. So
I won't deny Chris Pratt does play good. I won't deny that Chris Pratt, good job. But
and
people
like
now-
Guardians of the Galaxy or the movies are like the best MCU movies.
It's like I won't deny that when it comes down to it, but people tend to like overly think that Star-Lord is now kind of a dummy because of the movies, when it's not the case.
Yeah, even in the movies, he's not an idiot.
Yeah, it's not as bad as
Okay,
like the
he's more
Hulk.
okay, to explain, he's more like Spike. You know, he's
Yeah.
competent. He's more like Spike. He's competent. He's really good at it. It's just he's a bit of an idiot.
And laid back.
Yeah.
And kind of laid back in his own way.
That's Spike. Yeah, essentially to describe modern Star-Lord, it's essentially Spike.
Yeah. Only
In fact,
without
I'm actually,
the dark past.
I actually do want to play that new Guardians of the Galaxy game. I heard good things about it.
It's on the
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah.
Who even plays games on Switch? There's nothing but crap there. Sorry, I saw. Sorry.
You'll be surprised the amount of games are on the Switch.
And how good they are, all good games too.
Yeah, but there's a lot of cheap ones too.
Well, yeah.
That's
So
the case everywhere.
PC. Do we want to bring up Steam Greenlight?
Listen, like Latvia, what is the most commonly known shovelware in all of Steam? It's usually Unity asset games made using the Unity engine. They always have this stigma around it, meaning that they are always known to be ridiculously low effort, just budget games.
I don't know. Zombatron was made in Unity, and it's pretty fucking good.
But not every game is the case.
Yeah.
But it's just the massive amount of the Unity store games are always had a stigma around them.
Yeah, it's all about stigmas.
So really, that's the case. It's everywhere you go, not just Nintendo or PC. Every game console has just a bunch of shovelware on it.
Yeah.
And plus, like Switch is actually probably one of the tamer ones.
And it's like there's been shovelware for as long as gaming has existed. For as long as there was games, there was always the shovelware. You see, back in the caveman days when they're playing Ooga Bonga, there was some asshole out there playing Bonga Ooga.
Yeah, basically, like shovelware just follows like what's selling in the market, the highest selling thing, and then they make stuff for it.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back to it.
All right, I'll be back.
We got 2 more chapters. How much we done? Oh, we're almost finished. And only
so now
43 minutes have we spent.
Okay, so now RC, like, okay, I don't like reading this. Skip. Okay, what? Huh?
What?
Okay, so now she's a virgin again?
How? You don't de-virgin yourself.
If she wasn't open up console commands.
Well, yeah, I think that could work since technically they're robots. You can reboot your system.
She opened up console commands, typed in the con command to restore virginity.
That actually sounds pretty clever, not gonna lie. A bit weird, but funny.
It's like it's like TFP T underscore or RST EVIG a V card or enter. I think that's the console command.
Okay. What the? Snake's Eyes Wolf Buddy? Okay.
Snickers. The only
Okay. Did you skip some parts?
I refuse to go back. I'm sorry, but we're too deep into this now.
How deep are you in your? No, I'm not gonna say that.
Like, look, this is how far in deep we are. I better not go back. Now that we're gonna wait for Ninja to come back, so I need to eat something.
Guess I'm alone now. Shit. Oh, woe is me. Jesus Christ, Japan's just obsessed with cults. I ignore what I said. Fuck. Fuck. No one's here to hear me, so who cares?
All right, I'm big.
Oh, thank God. I
Yeah,
thought I'm gonna be alone for the rest of the rest of the hour.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Okay, I'm reading. Oh, what? What?
What? Fast Willie raped. Oh fuck.
And
Oh.
who's June Darby?
Jack's mom.
Oh,
Have you watched Transformers Prime?
I remember the mom, but now the imagery. I haven't seen like the whole series. I've seen episodes of it, and like
I saw the entire first season on the first day with in the Latvian dub. You have no excuse.
well, I wasn't into like Transformers at the time. It was like during.
Yeah, all right.
But oh my goodness, like what? Who's
What?
Fast Willie and what?
Okay, I want to check if Fast Willie was in Transformers Prime.
Because right now we're into the kinky stuff.
Fast. Oh, he is. Oh yeah, he is an. Okay, Fast Will is a participant in illegal street. Well, he is a. Oh. Okay, he appeared somewhere in season 1. He was also voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson.
Okay, so Ninja, roll me our D100.
No, I'm taking psychic damage right now.
What? Reading Berserk didn't cause you psychic damage?
This is worse, okay? Berserk
Okay.
is good.
Yes,
ahead,
it
roll
It
is.
it.
doesn't do it.
You know what? Hold on. I would say you could take psychic damage as here. Roll me Constitution.
I'll give you fucking Constitution.
What type of system are we using?
We're using just D20.
14.
You beat the DC. You take no psychic damage.
I'd much rather, but man, what? I'm just like reading. We're just looking at this paragraph.
Yeah. What? Oh, fucking! I want to shoot myself, please.
Roll D100.
You can't. How the fuck can you get 100? It's a die. It's
2 dice.
only
16.
Right then, you keep the momentum from last chapter. We may summarize this. Now,
Please game. This game ain't fun.
Latvian, roll me 2D. Latvian, roll me percentile to determine if you hit yourself or not.
Okay, how can I do that?
Roll
Roll 2
2d10.
G10s. And just pick the lowest result as possible.
No, you don't do that.
Wait. What should I? Okay, is this something to do? Should I something Google? Something.
Type in dice roller into Google and you'll just roll 2d10.
Dice roller. Okay. I pick 4. Wait.
No.
Wait.
Roll 2d10. 2d10.
2d10. Yeah. I got I don't know. I look up dice roller and I get.
On the count that you're 4, I'm saying that you're miss.
Okay, automatic adds number to your roll.
Okay, no, I'll roll for you
Okay.
because you're just so incompetent.
I just don't know what the fuck dice roll to use.
Okay, you, my good sir, have a 95. You miss.
So what? What do I hate myself now?
Nope, you miss.
I have what?
But that doesn't take away from the fact that we have a scene of mentioning
Tape.
Epstein and
Yeah, Ninja, Salaries Alliance literally had an explicit scene detailing about how Berserk was raped over the course of 6 months. Like, this isn't the most. I'm sorry, but like, I can't be shocked anymore at Nagitora.
yeah, I can clearly see he's just
No wonder he in one of the characters Berserk. I don't get the joke.
Besides, Ninja, thankfully, because your momentum carried over from last chapter, thanks to that good save, you rolled 16, we can summarize this.
Okay, okay. Let's skip this paragraph because I already know what the fuck.
It's gonna be a while.
Nurse pussy. What the?
so June was kidnapped by this jerk, to put it lightly, and yeah, anything else?
Some bitch named Vince.
Vince.
And now they have Sierra. Okay, now they're talking about getting some of that Asian. What's that smell? I smell cat. They're talking about Asian cat.
Cats. Oh, they're just talking about a cat that's from Asia. They're not talking about, you know.
Puss.
No. oh.
And the
Figures.
Asian puts in boots.
I wonder if there's a manga adaptation of Puss in Boots.
I mean, I would read that. Ninja, would you read a manga adaptation of Puss in Boots?
Nope.
Yeah, Japan loves to adapt Western stuff, doesn't it?
I was actually watching the X-Men anime.
Oh yeah, it's on Netflix. That one?
It's like all these I didn't think that I would have, and there's even an X-Men Wolverine anime.
Oh yeah, the one that hasn't Steve Von voicing Logan. It's some other guy. Barely fits him. But,
Right then. Okay, the two are hugging. It's like this entire thing is now focused on. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's just these two scumbags. It's like these two lowlights, these two stains, these two shit stains, terrible, awful people. And actually, I need to roll myself a will save.
So two jerks walks into a bar.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. Oh, hey, well, you know, I actually succeed. I've rolled a 19, and plus my wisdom modifier, and plus the fact that I'm pretty sure it's a saving throw, that's a 29.
20.
Actually, no, it's a 30. And okay, so apparently they know about how. So apparently June and Sierra. So it's June. No, oh right. Okay. So
I'm getting insulted by the wall of text.
it's okay. So apparently June was jealous that Miko is bustier than she is.
That should be the opposite. Whatever. And I'm not getting that fucking discussion, okay?
Oh, okay. No, it's like okay. This reminds you of when we were reading Bad Hats My Hero Academia fic. Remember that?
Oh no!
I'm not naming names. I'm just saying. Okay, then.
Why did you have to remind me of that?
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay,
What's the point?
Okay, uh-huh. Was it Jack's mom or made aware of the fact that RC was a robot in the actual show? Like, was it like season 2? Like when she became aware of this?
No, it was season 1.
Ah. So yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's like why did he change that? Why did this person change how she became aware of RC?
Wait, how did she become aware of RC?
It was an entire thing. I forgot the episode.
No, in this.
She just detailed it. Yeah, we went through an exposition dump.
Oh, nope.
AKA she recapped the chapter that we skipped.
I don't.
Okay. Okay, so the scumbags couldn't find Jack and Miko. Well, technically speaking, is this technically statutory rape?
Statutory rape? What, like you rape a statue?
It's
Fuck
a.
that, just-
It's like
It's another word of saying lolly and Shota cons.
Oh.
It's another term for pedophiles. Essentially, statutory rape is pedophiles.
Well, it's also used to basically say like a rape that happens through like that seems consensual but it's like manipulated. So yes, this isn't fun. Why do I have to explain this?
Because Lafayette apparently doesn't know.
No, because the stupid author thought it would be fun to put his.
Yeah, well, listen, we were edgy back in the 2010s, and the 2020s, and the 2000s, and the 1900s, and the 1800s. We were always edgy, okay?
God damn it. People don't know
Even Christianity used to be edgy.
Yeah.
You would have to have a very loose definition of edgy.
Well,
Salem witch trials.
That is not like.
yeah,
People would not-
witch burnings were kind of exaggerated, really.
I'm playing with
Well,
you.
also, it's like the definition of edginess itself is.
At this
a
point, I
modern
don't
thing.
I don't give a fuck if the work is edgy or not. If it's entertaining, I like it. Okay.
But yeah, I mostly play with you now.
Yep.
Yeah.
We need to destroy the stigma of edginess. All right.
Everybody needs to be. Well, we need more hazes in this world.
No, I don't. No.
Well.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the next Marine War gang video on Homeworld.
Oh, Cataclysm? He already did Cataclysm.
Oh no, I already read Cataclysm. Oh no, I already seen Cataclysm. I'm waiting for Deserts of Karak.
Okay. Okay. Let me.
And because, like, that's what he said it was next. It was Deserts of Karak.
Well,
My ass. Okay. Okay, so this is just horniness to the max.
Oh God.
This is just disgusting, vile filth. I can feel my eyes literally
Oh,
not
boy.
reacting. It's like, and also, what kind of name is Fast Willie? That gives you all the wrong implications for how you are in bed. Yeah, two pump chuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, for the.
Okay, you know, if you want to just simply get your mother back, just roll up with an Autobot. No, you don't need an Autobot. Just get a gun. It's like where's Transformers Prime takes place? Arizona.
I think Nevada.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, Nevada. Yeah.
Nevada. Okay, let me do a quick check. Nevada gun laws. Huh. Would you look at that? Nevada gun laws permit the open carry of firearms without the need for a license or registration.
Wait, you can carry a gun without a license?
Yeah, it's
Oh, I'm moving to Nevada.
move to
then.
Texas is even better.
Oh, I don't want to die of I don't want to die of heat stroke.
Okay. You may die of heat stroke either way. Yeah, besides, Texas is cool, alright? I mean, Texas is the place with the most amount of guns per household. Yeah, because everybody in Texas, these AIs have at least this is kind of a joke, but it's also kind of true. Every member in every household in Texas, there's always one gun per person in a house. At the bare minimum.
Oh,
It's
who the fuck is that?
okay. Oh no, not Miko.
Fast Willie. That just sounds wrong. And what's worse, he's an actual character from Transformers Prime.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Fast Willie. I thought that was somebody he made up, but no. Please don't tell me. Oh my god, it is Fast Willie.
Yes.
I'm guessing it was kind of based on one of the characters from Fast and the Furious.
Okay, looking at this guy, it didn't match to how I think Fast Willie looked.
Yeah. I fucking Jesus. Nice goatee. Yeah, he has a cool goatee.
Soul
I'll
patch.
give him that.
Or is it a goatee? Yeah, no, it's more of a soul patch. A
Yeah.
goatee is when you actually, you have the chin and the mustache connect. This is more of a soul patch.
Ah, so I have a soul patch then.
I'm a soul patch. I'm a soul patch.
TF
Is
Wiki
that-
is amazing.
Yeah.
It's like the 1D4 chat for Transformers.
Yeah. The what?
1D4 chat it's like the ultimate satire wiki. Where it'll give you a description, but it'll also do the ultimate memeage.
Oh. For whatever reason, they don't do that to like main characters. Like, imagine if they make fun of a lot of the lesbianism and Transformers in IDW comics.
They don't do them.
Oh,
That
I'm
level.
guessing they get changed instantly and they banned those editors. I'm guessing. Whatever. Fuck. Okay, which one of us can do a good Kevin Michael Richardson expression?
But I don't even know who the fuck this guy is.
Really? Yeah, whatever. So this is a catch me if you can game. I like this. Okay, the best line from this mess.
Hopefully he goes to the horny mark. With his genitals chopped off. Actually, this reminds me of a question in The Witcher 3, where there's like this person going around punishing people for committing sins.
I punish you for you committed grave sins. I'm here to protect the universe by murdering.
But it is the definition of committing sins usually means death. Yes, we actually go out to stop the person that's committing these horrible, horrible deeds. Because even if on some level or other they kind of deserve, they kind of had it coming to them, it never warrants instant death.
Yeah, punishment should fit the crime. If someone rapes someone, the rapist should be raped.
Yeah,
I'm just following.
no, that's too extreme.
No, that fits the that fits.
No. The punishment fits the crime is you steal something, we chop off your hand. Yeah,
back
you
in
rape somebody,
medieval
we chop
times?
off your ball.
Oh, yeah, that actually works better.
Yeah, like that's the punishment.
Yeah.
It's the crime.
That's a lot, makes a lot more sense. But yeah, not.
Yeah, no, that's an eye for on that scale. That one's more an eye for an eye. All right, you kill my son, I kill your son. Like what you suggested was eye of an eye, not punishment matches the crime. Like, punishment matches the crime is when you punish them by punishing them in the sense of the affliction made.
Yeah,
If
like
you-
there's
if you
a reason
lie,
why.
if you lie, they cut out your tongue.
Well, that's a bit more into the eye thing. But yeah, like ideally, it should be punishment fits the crime. That's why you people are given longer jail sentence for grievous crimes. Blah blah blah. Okay, but hey, this isn't a political talks.
Yeah, that's
No
also
politics.
we got a bit run down. I apologize for my.
The only politics I allow are memes politics. And bringing in God into the conversation is allowed.
And make fun of Kirita.
Whoever the fuck that is. God, this music's going on for like an hour.
Well, it's on loop, I bet.
Yeah. From behind the fence. How much were?
By the way, I can't see the. Okay, there. I wasn't active. Okay.
Okay, scroll.
Okay, so
Oh god, we haven't even gone to the half. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Let's just summer.
Hey, quick, start playing the secret music from Battle Blocks here. Secret, ding ding dong. Oh, ding 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 dang dong. Ding 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 dong.
Wow, Jack gets shot?
Oh,
No, Fast Willie gets shot.
Oh. Good.
No, honestly, here's what I would have done. You see, first I take the gun, I load it in, I shoot both his balls off, then I shoot off his cock, then I start getting every single individual digit, and then I shoot him in the head. And then you unload the clip.
I prefer the more classical method.
What?
I don't
Or
get it.
it's your Giorno's theme.
Oh, you beat the shit out of him, yeah.
Yeah. 7 page. 7 page, and then
7-page, you 7-page Buddha him to death.
yes, and I also take him out for a game of baseball.
Oh,
Where he's the ball.
I'm actually, actually, I've been looking. I have a baseball bat, but I'm just looking for some balls. His will do nicely.
Oh. Oh.
Actually, I think I remember hear you said that in the cutscene when the English dub. It's like I came here to hit some balls, and yours will do nicely.
Oh. Oh, fuck! I love that.
Okay, now then, Wait a minute. Oh, wait, does she have a problem with Miko because she's a racist?
What?
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, no, it's... Wait a minute. Did she want to fuck her own son? What?
I got nothing. I really got nothing.
Insert go to horny jail.
No, no horny jail.
That
Horny
meme,
more.
that meme is fucking dead. Move on.
No.
That wasn't funny in the first place.
No. Okay, now you go to the morgue.
Hmm. Boom.
That's what he gets. That's what he gets. That's what he gets for speaking out. Have you learned your lesson?
You do it again and I'll knock you over. Okay. Calm down. We're all on the same page.
We're all suffering.
Yes. Yes, correct. Rabbit, you're loose. What?
Okay,
lost,
I'm just, you know what? Let's just keep scrolling.
oh god, I will okay. We're having that funny yet weird fantasy. Missed that one, but I'm not.
No,
I'm not
we're
brave
skipping
enough.
that chapter. Skip. We're not going back to that chapter. That chapter's done.
Oh boy, how much that? Oh, good. Especially with the glitching. I swear, I saw it on
No,
Twitter.
this is just Clawfire.
Clawfire. You don't.
Yeah,
You're not
okay.
even
Okay,
using.
Ninja, roll me one last D72 D10s.
Okay. How much chapters do I have left in this series?
23.
Read 3 paragraphs.
Back at the base, and after they unloaded all the furniture and placed most of it in Jack's and Miko's room, and some of it going in the usual area where the humans hang out, Raph was sitting on the couch looking through some websites for the smallest percentage of humanity that survived. What? Wait, there was
How?
apocalypse?
Well, like after the fucking. I'm guessing like it's after the fucking that thing. Soundwaves Alliance, you know, like the whole Unicron exploding.
Okay, and what, wiped out
But-
humanity?
But I think only is half, but 35,000 million survived.
Yeah, 35 million. Raph still looked for Decepticon activities or any unusual Cybertronian-related occurrences. Something weird caught his eye when he was looking at a report in China. Of course it's China. There was an ancient archaeological excavation that revealed something that was draconian in nature, but the bones of the dragons were now missing. The archaeologists had also discovered a mysterious meteor of some sort, but that was missing too. The report said that the dragon looked like a giant machine.
No, it's Predaking.
All evidence
It's
was
Predaking.
missing. All their files were scrubbed clean.
Predicting.
Just what are those Decepticons up to? Asked Ralph to himself. Aboard the Nemesis, Shockwave was examining the mechanical dragon skeleton. He had the primary drive with him, which was known for upgrading Cybertronians, especially Predacons. He now had all that was needed to start his Predacon army, but he needed one key supply for his plans. Protoforms. The only way for Shockwaves to obtain protoforms was to find blank ones, or to harvest some of the eggs from femmes within their uterus. The only two femmes known in existence in this area of the galaxy were both RC and Arachnid. Oh no!
What?
No!
What happened? What
But the
happened?
Decepticons no longer had him in their possession. He needed to lure them to the ship or have some mech go out and retrieve them. But how? Vicarious would have been perfect to retrieve them, but he switched to the Autobot side. Shockwave thought carefully about his experiment. True, Vicarious was on the Autobot side, but his relationship with his creator was very delicate. It wouldn't take much for Vicarious to switch back to Decepticons if he would just need the right push. Knowing Vicarious, Shockwave would just need to wait. But time was short since Arachnid and Cyrus were out there. They could learn where the Autobot space was, and they could provoke Vicarious into coming back to the Decepticons, since those two were in heat from
Dramatic entrance.
Megatron's reports on him. They would give an ultimatum to both RC and Optimus. Shockwave began thinking of a plan to use both Arachnid and Cyrus to this.
So RC and Arachnid are the last femmes.
But also his plans is. Where's the rope? Where?
I'm currently using the rope.
Give me the rope, you furry.
This is the last paragraph. A few days had passed since June had returned to the base, and Optimus was sleeping next to RC. She was wearing not only her pink nightgown, but also had on some white fishnets on her legs and arms. She even had a white satin choker around her neck
I'm gonna choke myself.
to match
Excuse
the matchsticks with a pink gem in the middle.
Come on, die already.
Optimus
can't do it,
yawned
man.
himself awake as he groggily got out of berth. He exited his room and stepped into something sticky. Said Optimus as he tried moving his PD. He knelt down to see what he stepped on. It's
No. No, you're good. You don't need to read any further. We're done.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah, you know what? Let's just. You know what? I'm just gonna say this right now. We're done on this one. We're done. We're done, chapters.
Wait, what?
We're done.
Wait,
I think we're done with. Are we done with a fanfic?
No.
we
Still
haven't
no,
even started reading this chapter. Come on.
I say we're done.
It
We're
shows
done.
Optimus
until-
and RC about to get.
Nasty, I know. A big shocker for this series. I know.
The obsession.
Oh, you have no idea how much I've seen this shit. Oh, fuck me. This is even. Just. This makes no sense. This makes no fucking sense. This whole thing makes no sense.
Well, I know just how we're gonna wrap this one up.
Oh, fuck.
Only I know how.
Please tell me something good. Jesus Christ. Why am I always excited to read this? And
Yay, all guardsmen party.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, this is a good one.
Guardsmen and pilgrims. Set the language to Italian.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
originally Italian, but
sorry, I don't speak spaghetti.
Speak spaghetti now, motherfucker.
I'd rather
Sorry, I
speak-
don't speak Mario.
Sadly, there's no Spanish, so I can't make the speak Spanish or vanish.
And choose another language. Translate this into.
Or translate to Latvian. What is this shit? Is it
It's-
Chinese?
Yes.
Ah, at least pick Japanese. Come on.
Speak proper weeb speak.
I don't speak piece of shit country.
Yeah.
Now it's better.
Based on what I'm reading, it's welcome to Tokyo.
No, not in that. No.
Okay, translate now to Latvian. So
No.
I can understand. Well, come on.
All right, can we just get back to English so we can start reading?
Okay, fine. I'm gonna make Latvian happy with this one. There.
Zemesargu un sveltinieki. Tātad pagājušajā reizē... Okay.
Okay, so
Paldies. Paldies,
Yeah,
draudziņ. Paldies. Okay.
So last time, the surviving remnants of the guards, regiment of Imperial Guard, found themselves in the guest of the Order of Xenos. Some guards were found to be hard-rank gene infections or burned. And for the remainder, were given the opportunity to continue to serve the Imperial vessel to the Inquisition. So no shit, there we were. Alright, 37 guardsmen who had just graduated the Darwin School of Veterancy on a Inquisition, being told their lives now consist of hanging out with just about the scariest people in the Imperium and doing whatever they told us to. Serving in Inquisition is not an ordinary normal job, since there's no way of we.
what?
What? You don't want to read it anymore?
You guys read. I talked to you enough.
Why are you now sounding like Bane?
He's eating.
Chocolate.
Chocolate? Whatever. Serving in... Okay. So I should read it?
Sure.
Okay. The second paragraph?
Yeah.
Okay. Serving in the Inquisition is not a very normal job. As in, there's no way of knowing how things are going to work or what they'll have to do. Inquisitors have tons of leeway in how they do things. So each one runs their team in their own unique way. You may get an Inquisitor who likes to travel around following rumors and hang out with heroes of the Imperium. What is this? What is this? A normal? What is this? Warhammer Fantasy? It's your job to act as the cavalry when they get into trouble. You might get an Inquisitor who is really into research and wind up spending all your time guarding an incredible, disturbing science facility. What, like Black Mesa? You might get an Inquisitor who hangs out playing nursemaid to a band of spies and end up being used as a meat soup by your boss when you feel that a personal touch is needed. Jesus. Might get the Inquisitor equal of a Pokemon trainer and wind up spending all your time guarding an incredible, disturbing science facility. Again, you might get an Inquisitor who hangs out playing Is he repeating himself?
No. He's just saying you might get this Inquisitor.
Disturbing. You might get an Inquisitor who hangs out playing. Jesus, he's just repeating himself. Jesus Christ.
It's
Keep
Italian. I think.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
So okay, so Pokemon trainer isn't the best way to put it. Pokemon professor might be better. Our Inquisitor collected teams from across the sector, handed them out to interrogators who needed to get their feet wet, wet leading a team. This was actually pretty important role. Not every Inquisitor has time or men to spare when an apprentice interrogator is ready to move on. So they would get sent to our boss. He would send them out with a team and a mission and keep an eye on how they did. He had a real name, but we'll call him Professor Oak. Welcome to the Inquisition. Oak had a fair number of recruitment teams that wandered around looking for fresh meat, one of which was hanging around our battle checking for gene sealers and drafting guardsmen who wouldn't be missed. We got packed and sent along to Oak's mobile base of operations and got put through a crash course in being an Inquisition goon squad. Then we got split up into squads of 5 or 6, partnered up with some light combat light teams, and handed out to dewy-eyed interrogators like the 40k equivalent of a Bulbasaur. Move, my friends!
Oy.
We were playing as the guardsman, everyone else was handled by the DM. Each team was filled out to 10 by other classes leaning towards the non-combat side. Some more adept psychers and tech priest 10A than the other classes. There was some of everything in each group as well as the interrogator, who could be pretty much anything. We worked with our DM to split our survivors into groups. And then he tacked on the sheets for our NPC associates. Gave us a very vague overview of what each group's assignment was, and then asked us which one we wanted to play as. Groups we didn't play as would all go on their own missions, and survivors would meet us when he got back to base. We chose the squad as being sent as part of a 2-team force to check out some unsuspected cults, including a pilgrim fleet. We're also consisted of 5 guardsmen, 2 adepts, a tech priest, a cleric, a sister pal, and our interrogator was a former cleric. Y'all girls.
Once I discovered the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. So imagine you're a guardsman.
Now we're going by order. You go last.
I am the
Okay.
last.
So imagine you're a guardsman that's just been recruited, fought a brutal campaign that worn down your regiment, watched the remainder of that regiment get taken out by tyranny, and instead find yourself in the hands of the Inquisition. Then the Inquisition purges a few of your buddies, gives you an offer you can't refuse, shifts you through the warp, and dumps you into a really creepy boot camp. Finally, they split you and your remaining buddies up into squads. Introduce your squad to some weird-looking guy who seemed too far excited to see you and tell you to do everything he says. Now you're hanging out in a bunch of passenger cabins on a Navy ship going Emperor knows where with a few of your buddies, an interrogator, 3 nerds, one of which is more metal than meat, a priest, and a psychotic bombshells wearing armor that's probably worth more than all your squad's gear combined. We were just a little weirded out. All right, Lafayette, you go.
No, you keep
Fine.
reading.
Oh, come on.
Fine. Our
You have to
merry
read
band.
it.
Our merry band consisted of a cynic, a nervous med student, a lazy bastard, a shameless thief, and a paranoid by the names of Sarge, Doc, Heavy, Nubby, and Twitch. Technically, the others were part of our band as well, but quite frankly, we wanted nothing to do with any of them, with the possible exception of the sister, and only in the hypothetical sense. But quite frankly, we wanted nothing to do with any of them.
Yeah, no, you just repeat stuff.
Oh, sorry.
Do
But
Italians
quite
repeat themselves?
Oh, yeah, that was... All right.
Okay.
Now you read this, Lachlan.
Our interrogator and others spent the entire journey going through the files that Oak had sent along, planning how they would hunt down the suspected cultists, sorting out who had the contacts where, and brushing up on the exact flavor of this imperial cult that dominated the Pilgrim fleet. We paid just enough attention to establish that we would be on ships the whole time and that we were not expected to actually do anything strenuous unless expected got screwed up. No wonder makes sense why it was translated. But those people have never served in the guard, and it wasn't all sack time. Sack time? Sack.
Basically, apparently what I heard is that you spend most of your time being bored and finding stuff to do, and then the other time in the army, and then you get like a little percentage of sheer terror and possibly dying, but then you got a lot of time where you're doing nothing.
So that's sack time. So to make sure we kept on our PT and combat drill. Gotta stay in shape. By the end of the trip, we were all rested and ready to stretch our legs, whereas our teammates would like spring to develop new conspiracy theories every few minutes. We finally arrived at the Pilgrim fleet, which, as we understood, it was a bunch of ships full of hardcore zealots on their way to a world what they consider holier than normal to prayer. Sight to see, general place population that an oak wag had recently removed. They had some sort of crazier than usual. There is a sort of deal with the elected anarchy to provide extra transport and fleet extras. So it was basically just an imperial colonization fleet, except everyone was just a teeny tiny bit crazier than usual. They were hanging out in orbit around Hive World, refueling, refitting, and regathering more pilgrims. The nerds and nuts, as we call them outside of their hearing, they're cyborgs. They could probably put no, nothing. They were pretty sure the chaos cult that infiltrated during the entire the stop at previous was planning something very evil. Probably something to do with Gillar Fields, or demons, or plagues, or heresy. We operated on the assumption that they would tell us that when they figure it out. Anyone our ship joined the fleet, they sort a bunch of voxing alien and started. Jesus fuck, I can't read this.
Our job was generally pretty simple. We were there to stand guard, look menacing, and always be ready to kick some ass. If the boss wants somewhere official, we'd slap a badge on it. And if like I'm like good little goons. If the boss went somewhere unofficial, we'd lead the badge off and saunt a little. They'll truly real master of disguise. Wherever the nerds and nuts took shuttle trips to look up leads of meat context, at least one of us would tag along to watch their back or be on hand in case of emergency. Except when a sister visited our Cerritos. We weren't invited on those trips for some reason. I wonder why. After all, it's not you don't want to go to a Cerritos.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, question, what do you think Cerritos do in their passing time? Like, as pastime?
What are
praying
Cerritos?
all the time.
Cerritos, what are they? Nuns?
The Sisters of Battle.
They're
Oh,
they're
The
essentially
nuns with
super
guns.
nuns with guns.
They're
Wait,
super
nuns-
nuts.
I don't know what nuns do. They don't work on Sundays. Have you seen that clip? No, you probably guys haven't.
I have.
Did they
So
not turn into a dude immediately? Or it was just like whatever. Wait, nuns don't work on Sunday, but guns do.
These nuns work every day of the week.
Yeah. For the Emperor, because they're so fanatic.
And
probably fucking-
possibly horny for him.
Possibly.
Okay,
They're
Okay.
all fit.
I say possibly. But I mean with absolute certainty.
Absolute certainty indeed.
There, are you? There's that better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, so if I said, wait, you took offense to the fact I said possibly, but you are completely fine if I say certainly. Am I hearing that correctly? It's if I say certainty, certainly when it comes to Sisters of Battle, that's okay. I'm all right. Don't get worse in the mouth. Then, when we weren't on duty, we each had our own little pastime. Sarge would worry about what insanity our superiors were planning, while Doc would read his beginner's guide to medicine. And Heavy slept. Nubby would wander around looking for small things no one would miss. He did this while on duty too. And Twitch would obsessively crowd tripwire traps and drink recaf. Twitch and Nubby didn't exactly dear themselves to the locals, but supply perimeter defense are important parts of being a guard, so we didn't mind. Things were going good for us. Going pretty well for us. No one was shooting at us, the rashes were good, it didn't rain on us when we stood guard, and no one outside of our team yelled at us to do stuff. Occasionally we'd have to make a show of force or beat the shit out of someone who tried to mug one of our nerds, but generally things were pretty quiet. The most excitement we had in those first few weeks was when our killer got in a religious debate and started to pistol whip the other debater until he put down the flamer.
Yeah, you just got to be reminded that this is the world of 40K where they're overly sensitive.
Really?
It,
Why would? Oh, a classic Jackie Chan meme.
why would you
Remember-
do that?
Oh, remember memes were this simple? Can we go back to that?
No.
With this, Mr. Mr. Couples gay has spooky adventures. Oh, sorry. Even they must have. Okay, okay. Eventually, they must have figured it out because we all rebased to a single pilgrim ship and made ourselves the guests of the captain, while everyone else was running around saying things like, the game is afoot," and "we almost have them," and "I can't particularly smell them."
I can practically smell them.
I could practically smell them. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Char had to gear up and get ready for it.
You're not very good at English.
This whole text is not good with English. Everything could go ploin shape, ploin.
Point shape.
No,
Pear.
it doesn't.
I think actually the term is supposed to be prayer shape, but alright.
The cavalcade of screw ups started with one of our nerds fighting a chaos tome and a collection of holy relics, and immediately deciding what it was his inquisitorial duty to find out actually what flavor of soul destroying evil it was by reading it. Unfortunately, Newbie was currently on babysitting duty and was not experienced enough to know that the correct response to someone doing this is to hit them until they stop being stupid. Instead, he called for backup, which was his pretty good response in any case. Well, he kept the priest who owned the relic collection covered. By the time backup arrived, the adept was giggling, speaking backwards. Oh, that's not good. Backup considering heavy in Twitch as well as unfortunately the other adept and the cog boy. The cog boy.
Yes.
Is that a thing?
No,
Warhammer?
that's the insult for
That's Mechanicus.
because
Yeah, that's a pretty good insult.
Another one is toaster fuckers.
Oh, that's a good one.
yeah, because they love their toasters.
Yes.
Was that?
I'm pretty sure it's
part
a
of-
holiday to screw. I'm pretty sure they have a holiday dedicated to just masturbating over toasters.
Jesus Christ! Oh, they're just so funny. Unfortunately, Nuvi was. Unfortunately, the other two So each nerd decided the correct response here was to try and take a book away from the gibbering adept and started chasing him around the room. Since neither the adepts nor the tech priest were very athletic, they're robots. They can't move fast. The chase
No, it's more like imagine essentially BBM's running.
BBM.
Ugly bastards.
Oh.
Like imagine an ugly bastard running.
Oh. Boy. Fucking weakness of my flesh. More like weakness of my technology.
No, they're just fat.
Fat bastards. They're more like a bunch of nerdy kids trying to play tag than Inquisition agents pursuing a heretical artifact. None of us felt comfortable taking the initiative here, so we all just covered the doors to make sure no one entered or exited, and stood there watching a demented game of keep away, and then gibbering adept fish finished the spell he apparently had been reciting. A minor demon manifested. Really? A minor demon? For all
Yeah,
of
that's true.
that, well, that
Actually, that's,
Tom and Jerry nonsense.
that's actually a terrible thing. Even a regular minor demon can still be terrifying. Okay, now it's back to me. Hey, Galvin, wait a minute.
Boop, da, doo, da,
You
doo,
read
da.
out of turn. Deja, you read this.
All right, hold on. Boop, ooh, do 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 do. This galvanized us nicely, and all three of us started pouring last fire into the thing before it could do anything. Unfortunately, the priest we've been covering took the chance to run for it. Then the gibbering adept followed him out the open door. Then both of our nerds gave chase. Now all four were running through a room full of pilgrims. The priest was screaming about heretics and demons. The adept was screaming about the glory of chaos. And the nerds were trying to wrestle the book away. The mobbed the insane adept and tore him and the book apart in seconds. Then started chasing the nerds with similar intent. The cogboy apparently took charge and decided that not being torn to pieces was the better part of valor. Then he concluded that the safest place to hide from a mob of maddening Imperial zealots was with the tech priest who kept the ship running. The nerds ran all the way to the ship's engines room with a steadily growing mob at their heels, baying for blood. The tech priest let them in and closed the door behind them, but the mob refused to disperse and settle in to siege them out. Meanwhile, the heroic guardsman shot the minor demon until it stopped moving, then stomp on it until it stopped being solid. That done, we went to check on the runners and saw the mob chase them. This was above our pay grade, so we decided to kick the problem upstairs and fort it out while we wait for further orders. Eventually, our cleric and sister arrived with Sergeant Doc in tow, and the boss voxed us all. We gave our report, the nerds were voxed and gave theirs, then the boss gave us orders. Us guardsmen were to secure the relics and the demonic remains. The nuts were sent to talk to the pilgrims' leadership to get the mob dispersed, and the boss would talk to the captain and get some support set down. This sounded like a pretty good plan, but by this point, we started to suspect that we were the only competent people on the team. What happened next proved us right.
Damn, you're a fast reader, faster than Lotfian.
Sorry, my throat is just dry.
Our interrogator marched up to the captain of the Imperial vessel, a man who could trace his family's command of the ship back to the founding of the sector, and started giving him orders. This did not go over well. While Terra was aided the Inquisition at the Rosetta, proving he was not a Inquisitor and the captain of an Imperial vessel is generally considered to be second only to the Emperor by their crew. He managed to insult the captain on 6 different ways in 3 sentences, which resulted in him getting his ass thrown in the brig until he remembered his manners. The captain then said that the brief message started us to surround any problem with the cargo without bothering Kimura's crew. While we were digesting his new development, the cleric and the sister got jumped by the cultists we've been looking for. Luckily, the sister and cleric were heavily armed, incredibly paranoid, a far level headed an emergency than the nerds were. They fought a retreat to the Sororitas, and enclave. They kept watch over the shipload of progress and dug in. Unfortunately, the only sisters in enclave were hospitality, as some other non-combat orders. So while they could handle bolster their work suit to breaking out against the besieging cultists, to put it simply, they were stuck until help came, just like our dead Cogboy. It was down to us to pull everyone's asses out of the fire, take care of business before things got any worse. Incredibly paranoid and far below headed. Okay. Worse. Okay, that's just repeating it. Alright, okay, Lonvin, you read this.
The second pair. This. So no shit. There we were, a bunch of ordinary guardsmen on spaceship full of crazy pilgrims and cultists. Our boss was in the brig until the captain was no longer pissed at him. Our nerds were trapped behind a mob that wanted to burn them as heretics. Our nuts were pinned down by a bunch of actual heretics, and it was our job to fix everything. Sarge took command, and the situation started going through the Imperial Guard NCO disaster response checklist. Step 1, secure the perimeter. Step 2, determine the chain of command. Step 3, call for backup if needed. Step 4, establish contact with friendlies. Step 5, combine forces with friendlies and repeat. Step 1 was already done. We had perimeter locked down like nobody's business. There wasn't anything we can actually care about inside of it. Step 2 was a bit trickier because we were still in Vox contact with nerds and nuts, and we didn't trust them to tie their shoes, much less lead an OP. Oh man, we solved the problem by saying something about Vox interference and reducing the pickup range of our beats until we could selectively ignore them. Step 3 was accomplished by asking the cogboy to get his Ed Mecha buddies to send out the contact code for the entire integrated team that was looking at the fleet. Step 4 was already done as well. We knew exactly where the families were. There were just a bunch of armed cultists and an angry mob between us and them. And all that was left was going to cracking on step 5.
We decided that, all things considered, the
Yeah,
Our battle plan. Mingle. But I can't even read this shit.
Don't worry, I'll find it.
Find a high quality picture. You better.
No guarantees. Okay, here it is. Okay, so this is the battle plan. Step 1, deploy troops.
Deploy troops. Heavy shoot.
They all
heavy.
point, like, listen. Deploy, step 1, deploy troops, shoot, deploy heavy, shoot, deploy another heavy, shoot, deploy another heavy. What the?
Assault, Montauk, charge,
Reserves, they can either do a surprise and call you on and then shoot. It's just only shoot anyways, or it could go to Mantica, in which case it goes to assault, then miracle 3D sleep, 2D sleep to miracle, major victory. These all went to miracle.
Could you explain step 4 again?
I don't know. What does any of this mean?
Basically, the Tau just shoot all the time. That's their main battle plan. And when they mean assault and charging, you know what requires for assaulting and charging?
Be good at melee.
Yeah, exactly. And also, like Tau in like competitive play, I know the new codex has just been released, so it's gonna affect the meta big time. But for a long time, they have been low tier.
Just like, how do you solve a problem? Just shoot it. When it gets close to us, just shoot it. It's like, it's dandy and all that you can shoot from longer range, but we have more bodies than you have bullets.
Who's gonna run out first, the bodies or the bullets?
We decided that all things considered, the cleric and sister could use our help more and provide more help in return. So we went for them. And also, they were holed up with a bunch of hot nuns as opposed to creepy machine men. Unfortunately, we still had our orders not to let anyone touch the demon goo. My screen just went to lower res. Of the demon goo, or look for evil books. We either had to split up, which was stupid, or wait for which reinforcements, which wouldn't be coming for a while, or use our initiative. So we tossed an incendiary grenade into a room and locked the doors and went to go rescue some hot nurses. Unsurprisingly, the cultist has set up an outer perimeter to keep out any reinforcements. So after we established where they we fell back and started looking for other options. Nobody put forward the idea that the pilgrims seemed inclined to mob heretics, and these were definitely heretics. And why charge a fortified position when you can get someone else to do it for you? So Sarge found the nearest chapel and made a heroic speech about how the hot nuns needed our help and would probably be really grateful. Suddenly, we had our own mob of zealots.
Oh, it's onwards, man, for the hot chicks.
Use the power of simping.
I mean, are these Sisters of Battle mediocre?
No, they're magnificent.
So in this case, it actually means in the positive sense.
I'm just sticking with simping a short word for simpleton. Makes it sound less retarded.
The attack went
whatever.
perfectly. The mob charged in from two directions after the cultists started pulling 10 down and came in from a third. We cut through their flank with the pros we were, suppressing and fencing and flushing like only a squad of cardsmen can. We started at the cultists, covering the Cerritos, uncle, and sister, the clerics all their chance to push forward to meet us, crushing blast of resistance. Unfortunately, the second we rescued them, the sister and cleric started giving orders. Commands and zealots taken from us, and the entire models were directed towards the section where the cultists came from. Power force tied low, but none of us were exactly keen to be taking orders again, especially since the sister's plan to get this stuff, get them. So while the sister and the cleric led them off straight to a well-prepared enemy position, we appointed ourselves as the Hospitaler's Guard. Our squad hung around it, we were charged and helped the Satyr sisters pick up the wounded while we watched for flankers and watched for waves to defend. We fully expected the bomb suicidal rush to fail, while the armed force trying to push to a choke point into a four position was going to work no matter how high the morale was. We remember just how hard it failed, though. The cultists had not only set up a very nice kill zone other than a single entry point to the cargo bay, they had also set up all sorts of routes and circles in the kill zone. The wave of by his attack resulted in a whole lot of people dying right on top of these routes, which means they're going doing warpy stuff. By the time the mob last hard started retreating, the cargo bay is frantically filled with lesser demons. We took the reverse in the flow of bodies and our cue to move forward and laid down some covering fire. Okay, now do you read this?
Hold on. Luckily, the demons were equal opportunity warp monsters. They spend as much time attacking each other and the cultists as chasing down the last of our pilgrim mob, and it's too erstwhile leaders. Between the demons' lack of coordination and our covering fire, the two nutters managed to hobble most of the way back to our positions. Most of us wanted to leave them there, but Doc sprinted out and dragged them the rest of the way to our lines, back to the Hospitallers. Between the two of them, they had about 3 functioning limbs, and Doc spent the next few hours with the sisters patching them up. At this point, the Sarge reassumed command and decided that containment and waiting for reinforcements was the best of the available options. So we fell back around the corner, set up a barricade, and heavy stubber, then settle in for the long haul. After a while, the demons ran out of cultists to eat and started to poke their nose around the corner and were promptly shot in the face. This was old hat for us, really. We could defend a barricade in our sleep, literally in Heavy's case. And after a few initial rushes, the demons didn't really seem that keen on leaving their cargo bay. We all fell into our usual roles and routines from the guard. Twitch stared at the edge of the kill zone and fired whenever he thought something might be moving, while Heavy went to sleep sitting up with his eyes open and finger on the trigger. Behind the barricade, Sarge went around yelling at people and worrying. Now he went off to acquire supplies, and Doc made eyes at one of the Hospitallers while they were both elbow deep in the cleric's gust. We could defend. What?
It's hard to repeat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's hard to repeat again.
Next person.
That'd be Latvian.
Good night. Okay. Wait. After a few hours of light trench duty, which was actually quite nice of all things considered, our backup arrived. The second interrogator's team, who had been doing Emperor's knows what hell all this time, showed up at our barricade and Sarge explained the situation. Once again, Commander was handed off, but luckily the new interrogator decided to leave Sarge in charge of the barricade while he went to talk with the captain and convince him not to just void our section of the ship. Our little troop had been reinforced to 10 guardsmen, 2 psychers, and another damned cleric. No Sarge. So Sarge decided it was time to be proactive. Sarge wasn't happy to have another cleric around, and none of us wanted to anything to do with the 2 psychers. So the cleric was put in charge of keeping them as far away from us as possible. The taking care of it, a plan of attack was quickly formed, and a pair of grenade launchers were scrounged up from this other team's arsenal and newbies collection, and we started walking edge up the hallway and then slowly advanced our entire brigade until it was the edge of a cargo bay. This wasn't exactly the fastest way to cover demon infestation, but it was definitely the safest, and not a single one of them managed to get within biting range of us. Once we were up to the edge of the bay, we sat there and shot nades into it until we ran out, which took quite a while. Since novices could acquire a surprisingly large amount of stuff. Eventually, the lot ran dry, and it was time to clear the cargo bay in the old-fashioned way. But the nades had done their job wonderfully. There wasn't really any cover left in the bay, and also so long as we advanced slowly and carefully, it was pretty easy to mow down many demons before they got close. All in all, it went pretty well, except for the big glowing shield thing at the back of the bay. Grenade! See that, guys? Fuck him and everyone near him. Okay.
You should ask Neff what happened the last time I threw a grenade.
Yes. Dumb.
The shield was big and glowy and evil looking. We could sort of make out the remaining cultists inside of it doing cultisty things, but we had no clue desire to get close to it. Quite aside from its appearance, there were quite a few corpses near it that looked like they did turn inside out. We scientifically examined it too for a while, which is why we say we shot it with every time we can't take around. But nothing even done to it. We eventually gave up and started Fox, the replacement interrogator, and did two edits with them for advice. Got a long way of explanation that included a lot of terms like ritual, entropic shield, and drawing power turns into warp, and energy-based gaming log. This was not the solution we were hoping for. We had all learned stories about Psychers and included a few chaos switches during one of our deployments, so none of us had any desire to be our new two Psychers when they intended to crack open the shield. With the start, the cleric and the squad leader, we fell back as far as we could, get a shitstorm. It didn't take long. Within a few seconds, one Psychers started working, get it okay? Okay, yeah, this is what it's gonna be a while.
Jesus Christ. Holy hand grenade.
Right, Ninja, you read this one.
Okay.
Actually, no, Larvin, you read this one.
Okay. Our experiments had established that the last fire and grenades didn't do much to the shield, but since we were guardsmen, we felt sure that enough faith and firepower could solve anything. We set up positions around the shield and started continuously flicking a last fire into it, because when you had that fusion reactor to recharge your cells from you might as well lay down some indiscriminate suppressive fire. Well, we held a fort. Nubia and the cleric were sent to acquire as many explosives and holy artifacts and priests as possible. While they were out scourging, Twitch made a very good argument for setting up a blast shield. We voxed the cogboy and his buddies who were still under siege, asked them to send down some servitors with the big old metal shipping crates. Then we built a big ass wall around the shield, and when the supply was finished and the blast shield was in place, we were more or less just dumped several wheelbarrows filled with holy symbols in the area, along with several barrels of promethium. We got a lot more stuff than we expected, and it turns out that we're going to use it to blow up some heretics. It's a pretty stiff argument. After we got priests to bless all the explosives and we could scrounge them, we weren't sure it would, but it certainly wouldn't hurt and let them feel useful. We tossed the holy munition into the blast area as well, and the Twitch set up the detonators. Then we got this
It's hard to repeat.
far back.
It's hard to repeat.
Yeah, sorry.
Ninja, you read.
None of us really were really sure if the holy shrapnel helped at all. But when we came back, there was nothing left of the cultists and their shield except a glowing puddle of molten metal and a series of dents in the wall that no amount of buffing would ever remove. At this point, Sarge declared victory, and we all went to get a snack, a nap, and a cup of recaf. After that was done, we decided it was about time to retrieve the rest of our team and get the hell off the ship before anyone else tried to get us all killed. We secured the boss from the ship's brig by turning the cleanup investigation over to the second interrogator and promising never bring our boss back to the ship, ever. While he was escorted to the shovel, we chatted with some of the priests who helped us make our holy hand grenade and got them to smooth things over well enough for us to get our adept and cogboy back. Finally, we got our sister and cleric deposited into our shuttle's infirmary, where they would stay until we handed them off to Oak's doctors for a complete set of augmentics. Then we went out and got drunk. We enjoyed a night of drinking with our friends from the other team, as well as a few more helpful pilgrim priests and our surviving nerds. The high point of this was us all giving Doc crap about for being hungover on one of the hospitalers, then hauling his drunk ass down to their enclave and getting him to declare his undying love for her in her dexterous hands and perfect stitching. We dragged him away before he could devolve into sloppy poetry, piled into our shuttle, and called it a night. By the time we all woke back up, we were docked with another Navy transport and our way back to the ISSS Pocus Center.
Jesus. Okay, we're done.
I'll read the
Man,
rest of this. I'll read the rest of this. You want to say something, boy?
No.
The trip back was almost exactly the same as the trip out, except we hung out with the cogboy a little more and the dock was kept busy. The tech priestmen were damn handy working with the ship's admech and handling our communications, so we were promoted to the rank of cogbro. So we promoted to the rank of cogbro, and he was welcome to our quarters. Doc had a pretty stressful trip. It was his job to keep the sister and Clark alive until they could be handed off to Oak's medical teams, but he never had proper medical training. Just a crash course in field aid and meatball surgery. The ship's surgeon could have felt the Terrier refused to ask the captain for their help for some reason. Starcraft opened his medical books and did the best he could. They lived. Mostly. When we finally got back to the Quizzer ships, we merely went out and found the other Swiss Army regiment. We all swapped tales of incompetent superiors, insane teammates, horrific enemies, and intense boredom until word came down that our interrogator was being praised for success and would be elevated to full Inquisitor. Everyone had a good laugh about this, and we joked about where he'd find himself in prison next. Well, until he got word he was looking for us with the intent to add our squad to his new retinue. We spent the next week or so hanging with the cogbro on the bows of the ship while all our buddies made up wild and conflicting stories about our untimely deaths. We started to penally to stay prison. His angel trip to the Astartes and so on. Eventually, he left along with the surviving adept as well as the survivor the cleric. Both of them went more metal than the average tech priest at this point. We all breathed a sigh of relief and returned to our entrance little camp. I hear nothing, I see nothing, I know nothing. After a few weeks of hard work, as close as he could get out Inquisitor Massive, a runner came down and told us we were being assigned to a new team under Tiger, such and such, and we were forced to start shuttle immediately. We were assigned a picker pass or overloaded wheelbarrow in Nubb's case and headed to our transport. When we got to the shell, the pilot helped me for us that the interrogator too, since 3 selectors were already aboard. Twitch and not we both tried to run for it, but the shell's hatch was already closed. Fortunately, we retreated and we were all moved to the main seating area of the ship. We were greeted by a new interrogator to introduce our new teammates. One of whom was giggling and chewing on his seat cushion as we stared hard. The interrogator Griffin explained that we decided to go find out why our world has been spiked black ships. We did not have a good feeling about this. Yep, we're screwed.
Okay, now it's done.
Yes, this went on for a while, but we got as far as we did. I hope everybody enjoyed this.
Atavisim.
And see ya next time.
Yeah. See you next week. Where we can finally push this. And we can finally put it behind us.
Ata.